everyone! So today I'm going to teach you how to draw hair like this. Like this, and this. It's actually not as hard as it might seem. You just need to know a few tips and keep them in mind. First, I want to show you my materials. These are a pencil, an eraser, blending tools or a cotton swab, and a mechanical pencil. Also, a really important factor is the paper because I've tried a lot of different sketchbooks and this isn't even all of them. And for this kind of hair effect, you'll need to find something similar. Unfortunately, this sketchbook is only available in my country, so you'll have to find something like it. Here's an example of how paper usually doesn't work well with this pencil. The pencil goes down on textured paper, which we don't want. We need smooth paper, but not too smooth. I hope that's not too complicated. Usually such paper is pretty cheap. I buy mine for about $3. Now I want to show you what I actually do during this process. First, I apply a flat base color, which will help create the foundation. For this, you need to draw carefully and control how hard you press on the paper. Also, it's important to draw with the eraser side of the pencil, not the tip, so you're not drawing too harshly. The second part is about learning how to make a line start with pressure and then ease off. I think this is pretty easy to learn. And here is more process of this little practice. Now imagine that each strand of hair you're about to draw is divided into sections. Here are some examples of how I think about the directions of the strokes. Also, figure out which part is going to be the highlight or lightest. Now I start drawing the base, like the face and the rough outlines of the hair. You don't need to focus too much on this step, just get the shape down. After that, I begin with the easiest part, filling in the dark areas with a dark pencil. I try not to focus too much here, the details will come later. Right now, the most important thing is filling in with dark pencil. After that, I find the area that will be the lightest, and I start making strokes with a waving motion from lightest to darkest. Feel free to draw it in any angle you feel comfortable with. After that, I draw the dark lines, the same ones with pressure. It's important to learn how to do this smoothly, so you need to practice first because erasing it completely will be hard. The drawing looks better when you've erased as little as possible, so don't be afraid to make mistakes. Sometimes it works right away or maybe not until the next time, and that's perfectly fine. Try to find materials that are comfortable for you, but from my experience, I'll tell you that expensive materials are not always the best, so pay attention to cheaper options too. Okay, so I take my blending stick and start blending in all the areas where there would be shadows or smooth transitions. At this stage, the drawing might look a bit messy, but it's easily fixed in the next step. Now we sharpen the pencil again and start drawing thin, smooth lines. Don't try to make too many lines and layer them on top of each other. Try to do it in one smooth stroke. This will make it easier for you, and even if the first lines are uneven, over time you'll get better and better. After finishing this stage, I suggest making the lines a little thicker where they cross each other. This will add a magical effect to the drawing and overall make it more interesting. And my absolute favorite last step, acrylic paint. I take a regular can of white acrylic paint, a mechanical pencil or anything sharp, and do it like this. I don't like white pens or markers because they fade over time, but white acrylic stays the same forever and creates that drop effect, which I really love. I hope this tutorial was really helpful for y'all. I tried to explain everything I know and make it as simple as possible so everyone can learn it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!